Hi everyone, Shell here, Shell's Nails. So I have a little bit of a haul. So I've got a couple of items from, oh my god, I've just dropped everything. Well done, Michelle. Right, okay, so I've got this nail tip set. I will do a separate video on this, but I'll just give you a little peekaroo. So this is Kredioo. This was from Amazon. It was on offer. So this is what you get with it. You get your nail guide. Like I say, we'll go through it properly. These seem to be a nice length. Let me just So the ones that I had from Kredioo were quite short. These look to be like a nice length. Oh yeah, they're nice. Yeah, nice length. Yeah, so these are better. The ones I had were quite short, so too short for me. Excuse the voice. Still a little bit the day. So you get your nail glue with it. You get your dehydrator with it. I think that's it. So you don't get top coat or base coat or anything. Nail prep dehydrator. So you get your little lamp. You get your file and some clips. Just check there's enough. I don't think there's anything else in it. No, but we'll go through it properly in another video, and I'll take these off and I'll do those on my nails. So I've got those. Then I got these were on offer. I managed to bash the box. So this is Firedeep. So these are the Hema free and TPO free, which obviously everybody's talking about at the minute, but hey ho, the chances of you getting an overdose of that stuff's just, anyway, do your research if you want to know more. Cure in an LED nail lamp for 60 seconds to completely dry. So I have never tried this, made in China. I have never tried this particular brand before, but look at the bottles. How nice are they? And they've got a sheen on them. Can you see? It's cute. Oh, I can't open it. Wait a minute, get me handy doofer. Look how easy that was with that. So this is a bright, oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. So I thought I would get this. I think this was classed as a nude set, but I thought these would be nice for sort of autumny. So I mean, I'm able to get some stickers. Didn't know that. Get some stickers with us. That's nice, isn't it? I will swatch these at the end if we have time. If I don't have time, I shall do it in another video, and maybe we can swatch them and do a set with them. That might be better to do that. Let's get these out of the way because I have a lot of stuff. So this is a little bit different, this nail haul. So I think I've only got one other nail related. I may have other nail related things in there, but I'm not sure. But it's more like a homewares, makeup-y sort of thing. So that if that's not your vibe, then you know, turn off. So I got these as well. These are so pretty. Let me just. So you get. Pull my sleeve up. Right. So you get those ones. You get the small ones. Get the red, pink, and there's these blue ones. There is black, turn that over, a clear. Then we've got like a, what would you call that? Like a bronzy colour. Then we've got blue. Then we have black again, but in the silver. Clear in the silver. So these are all the silver ones. These are all the gold ones. And I'm assuming we'll have a bronze in the silver. So how nice are they? Really nice. I like them a lot. I'll try and use, if we do a set with those Firedeep, I'll try and use these. I've got to go through all these and share them out. My gold, black, there we go. We'll get them back in their little spots and then put them to one side. There we go. So I thought that was quite nice. What else did we get? Right, so as I said, as I rudely knocked you into next week. Put these over here. So I got some homeware stuff. So I've got quite a large vase on my kitchen table, and I've been buying like the sunflowers and that sort of thing, but I'm sick of buying flowers. So what I thought was I'd buy some autumny stuff. And I was in the garden centre, because that's my second home, the garden centre, and I saw a load of stuff like autumny, you know, pumpkin sort of stuff, and I thought, So I took photographs. So top tip, stop making a racket. Top tip, if you're out and about and you see something and you think, oh, I'm not paying that, photograph it on the top of your app on Temu or Shein, or you can do this on Google, you can do it on Amazon, most sites you'll see a little camera sign at the top where it's got a search bar. Click on the camera, you'll have to accept that it has access to your photos, so that's up to you if you want to do that. Click on your photo that you took and it'll search. If you do it through Google, it'll search where you can buy that item. If you do it on the app, it'll give you the nearest you know, the nearest item that it has that's similar to what you've put the photograph in of. So I photographed these and this is what came up. So I thought, right, well, shall have some of those. So obviously that's fell off, but they just see they've got a hole in at the bottom, so you just push them back on like so. So yeah, you just do that. But obviously they need fluffing and they need, you know, making it to look nice. But I thought they're not bad. These are like a velvety, that's super cute. But yeah, so they need like adjusting and etc. So that's that one. I'll just put them to the side. So I've got a couple of those. I mean, these were cheap as chips. They were charging anywhere from £7 upwards for one piece like that. In fact, there was less on the pieces in the garden centre. And I mean, I dare say you can get them at B&M in other places, but I happened to be in the garden centre. So then excuse me, then I got these ones. Let me take these out of the packet. Right, there we go. So this was a set. So you get these ones. So you've got like a peony, you've got the sunflowers, you've got the little, I don't know what they are, you've got little bits of foliage. So that is also, you get 2 of those in this pack, and I'll just put them down there. They're all going to fall on the floor anyway. And you get 2 of these with it as well. So they're slightly different colours. But obviously you can, you know, I'm sure I heard somebody suggest if you run these under warm water, you can, you know, place them, move them about and whatnot, but it doesn't take much doing. These look a little bit plasticky, these bits, but when they're in the big vase all together, I don't think you'll be able to tell. So that is those. I'm going to put these all on the floor because they are going to fall anyway. And this is the last flower related thing, I think. these are the exact same, and I mean the exact same as the ones in the garden centre that they were charging £7 for. I mean, these bits don't look great, do they? Now that I look at them, I might pull them bits off and just use them as like stick, if you know what I mean, because these are quite pretty in the nuts, but these look a bit naff, so I might take them off. But you get 1, 2, 3, you get 4 of those in the, and you get them in a box for some reason. But yeah, I thought they were nice. So once they're all in the vase, I think they'll be pretty. So if I've done them by the time this video goes out, I'll insert a picture. So as I said, this stuff is, well, there's makeup, there's jewellery. I don't think there's any more nail stuff in here, so if you're not really interested in makeup and bits and bobs, then, you know, you might want to go and watch a different video. So anyway, but I thought I would share it. I've bought it. I was considering also sharing clothes that I buy. I may not show you me wearing them. I don't know if I'm confident enough to do that. Yes, I know I've lost lots of weight, but I've still got I would still got a ways to go, and I'm not sure I'm confident enough to do that. But well, maybe that's something that I might look into in the future, because I know people like to see try on videos and things like that, but I do like homewares and things like that. You know, I buy a lot of stuff for the house from Temu and Shein and various places. So if you want to see stuff like that, then we can do a little bit of nails, we can do a little bit of this, but I will put it on the front of my video, you know, that it's not nail related. I don't plan on having a second channel, if anybody was going to suggest that, so that's not going to happen. So I thought I'd just show you these few bits. You might be interested, you might not. So makeup, let's get on the subject of makeup. I've never been a fan of wearing makeup, and the reason being is because I suffer from allergies. So I've found that eye makeup and things like that have always set me allergies off. But since I've going through menopause, mental pause, whatever you want to call it, I find that things have changed. So I still suffer from the dust and the hay fever and that sort of thing, but I found I've been able to wear Avon makeup and things like that. And I broke a makeup palette when I was on holiday, and I bought a cheap one, and I didn't have any reaction to it, blah blah blah. So I thought, right, I'm going to try some makeup. So I've bought some makeup, I've bought some cheap stuff, I've bought some stuff that's a little bit more expensive. I found a new website called Beauty in the Boutique, which I absolutely love. They do free tutorials on there because I'm pretty crap at applying makeup. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've been buying little bits of makeup and things like that. So, and perfume, I love perfume. Oh, chitty chatty, this is a chitty chatty video. I love perfume, I love perfume. So I'm very fortunate. My husband works for Burberry, and he gets vouchers for longevity and things like that, and he buys me perfume, etc. from there. But it's always nice to have, I would probably wear those perfumes on a night out, but I don't go out very often, to be fair, or a day out, or if I go out with him, you know, whatever, shopping, things like that, I'll wear them. But I wanted stuff for to just, you know, sort of squirt on in the morning. I thought, oh, there's a few perfumes. So there's bits of that, there's bits of jewellery, bits of makeup. Anyway, I digress. So that's where I'm at in my life. I've lost weight, I feel a bit better about myself, I'm a bit more concerned about my skin, and you know, as I get older, I'm finding I'm not vain. I've never really been vain. I've never really worried about what I look like, but I'm more conscious of my skin and my wrinkles and, you know, things like that. And I think as you get older, you do get like that. But, you know, let us know in the comments. I'm probably not alone. But anyway, so shit happens. We've got a load of Wow, we've got a load of bump. It's just a Temu haul, but it's, you know, a bit of everything. So I'm going to Scooby-Doo what this is. What does it say? It says Shaquinu. Yeah, alright then. Oh yeah, I remember what this is. I didn't have a Scooby-Doo what it was. I thought this was brilliant. So, like I say, I managed to smash me eyeshadows. Now, I used two eyeshadows, two little separate pots. I've had them for years. I very rarely stray from those sort of shades. That's sort of these sort of neutrally shades. So I thought, yeah, I'll get one off Temu. But I found this, and honestly, I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Look at, so you've got the matte one at the back there. You've got another matte one, because apparently matte is better when you're older. And then you've got this sparkly one. How cool is that? So see if I can get my sleeves up. See if I can swatch them a bit for you. Oh, that's a bit sparkly, isn't it? It's sparkly. So it doesn't really have a colour. It just has a bit of sparkle. It's nice. Let's see. Don't know what the coverage will be like with these. Oh, that feels creamy. So you've got a nice nude colour. And last by no means least, this one. It does feel creamy. I don't think they are cream. I think they're powder, and that's the darker one. So those would be, take a clean finger, I suppose. They would blend quite nicely, wouldn't they? Yeah. And then you could put a little bit of sparkle in the middle of your eyelid, couldn't you? So yeah, that's, I'm up the tits now, aren't I? Just talk amongst yourselves while I clean myself up. Anyway, so that's what I thought. I mean, I don't know what the quality is like of them, and I'll soon know if they're going to irritate my eyes. You know, I mean, maybe I shouldn't be buying off Temu and Shein and places like that, but you know, I just thought it was cute. And it's got a little mirror as well. I mean, look at that. I mean, it was cheap as chips. I mean, literally cheap as chips. I thought, that's brilliant, that, isn't it, for your handbag, or when you go on holiday. And this was hashtag 02. That's the one I bought. So there we go. I'm not going to put it back in the box because I don't keep the boxes. So that's on the floor. Right, so next, what got? Portable perfume bottle. Oh yeah. Right, as I've said to you before, I'm very fortunate and I get perfume. My husband buys me the Burberry perfume. Sometimes I get samples, which is nice. Ooh, it's got a plastic cover on. I've took that one off. So the problem with some, not all, but some of the Burberry perfumes, right, what they do is, tell you what, let me grab one and I'll show you. Right, so this is one of my favourite Burberry perfumes. It's My Burberry Blush. Look, it's even got my initials on it. Yeah, because I'm not really called Shell. But my name is Michelle, and everybody calls me Shell. Auntie Shell, you know, Shell. Anyway, so what I normally do is, I've got atomizers, and you normally pump them to fill them up. Now look, can you see how the edges of that is splayed? Right, so you can't fill them. But this one, which was a little bit dearer, let's see how warm it is. You take the lid off, then you pull it out, and it's shaped to fit that. So let me test it. I'll have to do it straight, but we'll just see. Is it filling? It's working. Oh my god, excellent. So I wasn't able, so look at that, I wasn't able to do that before because the other ends, they're more like a standard perfume, but some of the Burberry ones are shaped, and it does make you wonder if they've done it on purpose, because you can this set comes with a small one, and I just think, have they done it on purpose so you can't use an atomiser? No, I don't know, but anyway, that is fantastic. And then you basically pop that back in there. This was a little bit dearer. You can get cheaper ones than this, but I tell you what, that's like leather. Feels like leather. I'm gonna take that off there. Excuse me, fingers, I've been picking. That's anxiety for you, but hey ho, pop that out of the way, and then I can get up in the morning and go, woohoo, lovely. Oh, I've just realised that's 2 different perfumes I've got on now, but hey ho. But anyway, that is one of my favourites, and I've never been able to, right, I've had to spray it again. I've never been able to use it on holiday because I couldn't fill one of these, and I mean, it's 100ml, is it? It's 90ml, so I could have took it with us, but obviously that's going to weigh some in your case, that, so yeah, so that, and it's pink and it's rose gold, it's beautiful. I mean, I think that's gorgeous. But if you're gonna, if you've got perfume bottles with that splayed top, you need to make sure that you buy the right type, because there is also cheaper ones where you get 3 or 4 and for the same price as you would get one of these. The reason this is dearer is because the bottom is wider. All right, so just be careful. I mean, if the link's not available, I'll see if I can find another link. But anyway, that's that. But it does tell you on the description that you can use that on the splayed bottles, because I think this is what companies are doing, that they're putting these splayed bits on the top, so that so you've got to buy their little dinky ones. Anywho, right, so yeah, we've got some, what's this? Oh yeah, perfume. Oh, look at this one. So I love what perfume is it I love? Is it a Tom Ford? I'm not au fait with names and all that. I think it's a Tom Ford. Is it something cherry? No, it's not. Lost cherry it might be. So this is snow cherry. Dig knife, no idea. Anyway, so this is snow cherry, and I have a little tiny sample of the lost cherry, and this smells exactly the same. Look at that bottle, isn't that sexy? The only thing is, look, a totally different colour. If the top had been more of a rose goldy colour like that, I would have been, because that does make it look a bit cheap. But the actual perfume, oh, have a whiff, but it's lovely. It literally smells like the lost cherry. So yeah, but I love a good dupe. I love a good dupe. And have I got some more coming up? I don't know well, I might have a few more coming up anyway, so I will put that back in there because it looks nice in there. Right, what we've got? Right, we've got some of these eye patches. As I said, been trying to look after me skin a bit better. I don't have bad skin. I don't have like acne or blemishes or anything. I've got maybe a bit of sun damage, more than I probably thought I had, but I am a bit of a sun seeker. Although I always my moisturiser's got SPF in it, so I'm pretty good at wearing stuff like that. But anyway, I bought these. These were recommended by somebody. 24 karat eye treatment mask. But anyway, I haven't opened any of these yet, so let's have a look. 60. Right, so let's see. Oh, that finger's sore. Right. Oh, it's got lots of liquid in. Get ahead of it. That's it. Oh, that feels nice. And you get this little doofer to help you get them out. Handy dandy doofer. And then you put them under your eyes. How nice is that? So they look like they'll be really, really hydrating. Awesome for my bags. That's what I bought them for, the bags. But yeah. Hello, top tip. I don't know if you're going to want to know this. Top tip for bags under your eyes is pile cream. Yeah, you heard it. Yeah, pile cream. So pile cream works by shrinking your piles. So putting a little bit under your eye, will shrink the bags. So I wouldn't do it very often, but this is what models do. So there you go. They also use the pile cream on blemishes to shrink them as well. So there you go, a bit of useless information for you. What we've got now, right? So does anybody want to know the ingredients? Who's got ingredients, benefits? There's the ingredients. If anybody wants to have a look at that. I didn't have the ingredients for that, I don't think. This is the ingredients for the next one. Can't remember what it is. Is it an eyeshadow palette? Yeah, it's an eyeshadow palette. Now, I've got a couple of these, and they're not bad. They're not the best, but they're not bad. And they're the nice neutrally colours that I like. So, yeah. So yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad, and they've got some nice sparkles in there. Blooming Your Own Beauty with Nikos. I've actually ordered some She Glam from Shein, so I can't wait to see what that's like, because a lot of people buy the She Glam, don't they? Yeah, so I've bought some of that as well. So we've got a bit of jewellery. Let me see where to get into it. Get rid of that. So this was a 3-piece set. I can't get into it because it's a bag in a bag as usual. There we go. Ooh, lost the earring. So that is the earring. Oh, it's bent, look. It's like a wonky donkey. Right, we'll have to do that gently in case it snaps. Gently, gently. Gently. Oh, there we go. A little bit more. There we go. And you get spare ear ends with it. So that's the earrings. I mean, they're not bad gold. My gold needs cleaning. And the necklace is on a lovely chain, which is quite thick. And then turn it that way. So I thought, isn't that a nice set? Lovely. So chuffed to bits with that. Like I say, I do have, you know, good jewellery that I wear. Oh, but for every day, this is the sort of thing I would chuck on. I do like me dingly dangly earrings. Right, then we've got this. Now this was supposed to be a dupe for some lipstick, honey lipstick. It's called honey something on TikTok or other. How the hell do I get into this? But I honestly can't remember. I'll Google it. I'll have a look and I'll find it and I'll put it on the screen. Oh, it's got a wrapper in a wrapper. Come on, you wee timorous beastie. Right, oh, that's nice, isn't it? So it's got the name on there, Lake Rain. Ooh, that's nice. Have a little. Oh, that's lovely. So I would say it's not really vibrant colour. It's very subtle, but it's nice. That it feels really creamy. Oh, that'd be nice. That I like that. I like that a lot. So that is the dupe for the whichever one it was. Like I say, I'll try and put it up on the screen. I've had this a while, so I can't remember. In fact, I ordered 2 of them, so I've got plenty to last us. Unless Mrs. B wants a lipstick. Then I got, as you can see, I've been on a makeup kick. So I've got this angled brush. You see how it's like got a bit of a point there, just to get into the corners of my eyes, if you know what I mean. I mean, I've got a few brushes, but I thought that looked quite nice, so I'll give that a whirl. I mean, these were cheap as chips. Right, what else we got? Oh yeah. Now, the upside, this is going to blind you. So, right, sorry, interrupt there. So this is going to blind you, the packet. So I'm just going to open it over here. Oh, it's probably still going to blind you. So this is the Firm Lift Neck Cream AH8 Firming with Hexapeptide 8, and it's got the rolly thing at this end. So I don't know if I have to. Oh, maybe it's. I don't know if it's got a. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't want to do it wrong. Oh, there we go. So that comes out of there. Let me just put it on the back of my hand, see what that's like. Oh, that's nice. It's like more like a serum. So it's like a serum, and then you put it on your neck and you rub it, because obviously what I was trying to say was that the upside of losing weight is that my neck's a bit wrinkly. I might put a picture in, I don't know. But somebody recommended that. There's this and another cream that I've bought off Amazon. The Amazon cream was highly recommended, and so was this, but I'm going to use the one off Amazon first. I'm going to see what if it makes any difference. So I'm going to probably test that for a week or so, 2 weeks maybe. If I don't see any difference, then I'll try this one. So I'm not going to try it straight away. I'm going to put that off to the side because it's going to glare under the light. Get rid of the box. Then I bought this little makeup set. Now I thought that these bags were bigger. I mean, they are cute, but they're not very big. So I don't know, I might put them in the giveaway, I'm not sure. I might give them to my granddaughter, or I'm not sure, but they are cute, and they're like a net, you know. And I mean, they're decent quality. The zips are excellent on them, and they've got this little detail on the end, you know. I mean, how cute is that? I could even put a diamante in there. That would be nice. So yeah, so I've got those anyway. But like I say, I don't know if I'll keep them or not. What else? Oh, we've got some more jewellery. So this was a set. I'll put the pictures up. So this was a set. So you get all these. Some of these are that not so nice gold. Can you see how that's really sort of yellowy? Whereas these ones aren't. So that's that one. There's that one. I've actually got those ones already, but these are nice, and they aren't that yellowy gold. And that one, you can't really tell when you've got them on anyway if they're that yellowy gold. And then there's that one. So I thought they were really cute. It was cheap as chips for the set, not gonna lie, cheap as chips. Pop them there. And another necklace. Now this is heavy, but it is a little bit rose goldy, not gonna lie. It's yeah, but it's all right. So you get that and you get the bracelet. But you know, just for not, you know, just if you're popping up the shops and whatnot, you know what I mean? Who's going to know that that's not a nice necklace? Well, nobody's ever... I've had quite a few compliments actually on jewellery that I've had on that's from Temu and Shein, etc. So let's get these last few bits out the bag. Make life easier. Oh shit, right. There's the second one of that. Pink honey, that's called. I'm forgetting what it's a dupe for. Anywho, what we got? Another necklace. I like this one. This is pretty. Oop. So this one is going to be a little bit awkward to show you because I need to... It might be easier just to show you the picture. But it's like a multi-chain one. I'm not going to be doing it any justice here. But you've got that on the end, and then you've got all these different colour beads, and this thick bit here. So that's the end there. Oh God, not having much luck, am I? And there's a thingy bit there to attach it to. Come on. Here we timorous beastie on the breasty. There we go. So you would attach that. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Just says, yeah, just talk amongst yourselves. There we are. So that's it there. You would have to straighten it all out. But you've got the ones with the beads on, you've got this chain one, you've got that one which has got the little coins on, and then that one's got that on. So yeah, I thought that was really nice. I was very pleased with that. And we've got more makeup. So I shall put, I don't think that's the right packaging. Because I think I opened some of these to make sure they weren't broken. Yeah, so that's not the ingredients for this, I don't think. Oh, it might be, you know. Anywho, the ingredients will be on the website anyway. So this is from that brand. I think this is another eyeshadow palette, but look how gorgeous this is. I mean, oh, give it a shine. Got your fingerprints all over it. Look how gorgeous. Oh, made it worse. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just give it a clean. Give it a clean, because it's so nice, the packaging. It deserves to be clean of my fingerprints. So it does. There you go. Right. So look, isn't that nice? I mean, I don't know if that says fascia. I don't know what the name is. But anywho. Oh, I've got the right end. I had the wrong end. So it's another little eyeshadow palette with a little mirror in. There's me. Anyway. So yeah, so I thought that wasn't bad. There's a matte one there as well, which is good. So yeah, I like that. I'm going to keep that in the box because it's pretty. As I say, I haven't used any of these yet, so you know, could be that I can't wear them. We shall see. Last jewellery. So this one is another one of those chains, which I think always looks nice. So it's got the, it's like a rosy gold with the earrings to match. Take them out of the packet, you can't really see them. Go. So they're lovely, they're really nice, I like them. Nice little detail, isn't it? They're cute. And it just means you can have loads of different like bits of jewellery, you know. Alright, what we've got now, the last few things. So I've got two of these. These are matte lipsticks from, I think that's his Allem Shaw, so I have no idea. So I got the, I think there was only two on this listing, I can't remember. So look like that, the matte lipsticks, and like I say, they're just very nudey colours. And the matte, so that's that one, and then this one. I find with matte lipstick, because I don't have very big lips, matte lipstick looks better on me, and then I can just put like a lip oil or a lip gloss over the top of it. So that one's a little bit paler, that one. The paler one is the 502. Yeah, so I thought they were quite nice, but normally I just put them on, take some of, oh, that one's dry. But yeah, I've just discovered the matte lipsticks, so I thought I'd give them a try. But actually they're quite nice. I prefer that one. That one's a little bit corally, but with a oil over the top of it, it would look nice. Let me just wipe that off. So like I say, if you want the links to anything, just give us a shout. If the link's still available, I'll give it to you. And I bought this pack, it came a bit battered, pack of lipsticks, and it does have some really nice colours in it. So there's a very pale one, I don't know if I can, so that's that one. Like I say, if you use a pale lipstick, these are all matte lipsticks, by the way. I need to get them out. Right. The next one, that's a nice one. I mean, these were cheap as chips for, what is it, pack of 6. Just all sort of nudie pinks that get a bit darker. I actually really like this one. I mean, they actually match the packaging, but that was my favourite one. But they are matte lipsticks. They take a little while to go matte, but then I would just wear like a lip gloss or something over the top, because I don't really want it matte. The reason I got matte is because they don't bleed on my lips. So yes, so that is that. Last couple of items coming up. What time we're on? 44. I think we'll have to swatch those in another video. So I've got those, and I've got a little makeup bag, obviously for all this new makeup. So it's like a pleather, leather, whatever you want to call it. So it's got a space in here. You can take that out, put your brushes in there, and then you can, where's my brush gone? Where's my brush? So you would put your brush in there, and the flap would go over the top of that, and that would keep it nice. And then that would go in there, and you can open that up like that. And then you've got these, which you can arrange any which way you like. Sort of just to arrange your lipsticks and various bits and bobs. That's upside down, but never mind. Let's see if I can do this a bit better for you. I'm going to need to put it up anyway. So that one would go there. Then that one would go there. Hoping you can see. Can't lift my camera up, I'm afraid, sorry. That one there. So that's that one. And then, oh, that can't be right, can it? Because they've got to be the other way. Right, so like that. That's better. That's better. There we go. So that one would go on there, and that one would go on there, and then there, and there. So there you go. So that's what it would look like. That would attach to that, like so. And you get your makeup in. I like this bit because you can get your long bits in, your lip liners and that sort of thing, and then that's there. And this also has a pocket in there. I mean, that was honestly was cheap as chips. I'll just put that at one side though, because there's no room at the inn. I've messed everything up, haven't I? I've messed it all up. There we go. Right, get in there. Oh, I've left me brush in it. Come back, Jess, come back. That's my little brush. And last but by no means least, right, I'm going to open these. So these were, I saw somebody's channel, I can't remember who it was now. This is a 4-piece. These are a 4-piece. I've opened this one. No, I've sent one to Mrs. B for her to try, and because I had one of these on. So this is a Bio Collagen Real Deep Mask. So it comes in 2 bits inside. So you get a bottom bit and a top bit, rather than it being all one, which is weird because it overlapped a little bit. But what you do is you put this on and you leave it on till it goes clear. Now where's the instructions? It says, after cleansing, prepare the skin with toner or serum, open the pouch and remove the film of the bottom mask, align with your mouth and attach it, and then you basically do the top. Now it says leave on for at least 3 to 4 hours. Now this is the thing that I do have issue with. Who can lie around, unless you wear it for bed, for 3 to 4 hours? So I had this on, it definitely wasn't 3 or 4 hours. So I got settled. So I'll just tell you, Mrs. B was yakking away. Right, with video chat all the time. So she was yakking away. She wasn't paying any attention to what I was doing. So I put this on, and when she turned around, she had a heart attack. Because I looked like something off a horror movie with this on my face. But she rang us back later on, right, after I took it off, because you take it off and you just rub in whatever serum's left. And I swear to God, my skin was so smooth and wrinkle free. I mean, I'm not suggesting I looked 16 by any means, but honestly, it would, if you've got to do or something, I would definitely, you know, or you're having a night out or something, I would definitely do this the night before, or even in the afternoon if you're lying in the bath and chilling. But walking about with it on, you cannot really do for the first, I would say, half an hour, until it sort of suctions to your skin. But I think once it's sucks to your skin, it would be alright. But anyway, it's probiotics, whatever that says, Thermite filtrate, low molecular hyaluronic acid solution, low molecular collagen. So that collagen masks is what they are. But yeah, and it says tightening on there. Look, it says moisturize, pore perfecting and tightness. It definitely, as it gets clearer and clearer and clearer, more translucent, it definitely tightens on your skin, and it tightens your skin up. But it like plumps. I can't really explain it. Just, yeah, I would highly recommend them. And that is your whackjack. I mean, there was enough shit there, wasn't there? And I'm sorry that it wasn't loads of nail stuff. There was a little bit of nail stuff, but it was mostly this stuff. But I didn't want to not record it. And I thought, if you know, if people don't want to watch it, then that's fair enough. I totally get it. I'm pretty sure I've got another bag of stuff somewhere that's related to this sort of stuff. I can't remember where I've put it. It's in the other room anyway. I was going to record that as well, but we'll see anyway. If people enjoy the video, then I shall record it. But I would definitely highly recommend the snow fairy. That is excellent. This was fantastic. Love that. These I love. Those I haven't. The rest of the stuff I haven't tested yet. The lipstick's gorgeous. It goes on lovely. Because I did the second one that I found. I had already opened that and tested it. I didn't realise I'd bought two. But Mrs. B will have a Libby. Mrs. B will have some Libby. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your support of late while I haven't been well. And, you know, people who battle with mental health will get it. It never really goes away. You just have to keep battling away at it. So I'm feeling a lot better in myself. So I do appreciate your lovely comments. Just let me know if you're not interested in this sort of thing. It's fine. You can be honest in the comments. I don't mind. Honesty is not rudeness. But you know, if it's not your cup of tea, then fair enough. The next once I've put this away, I'm going to do the Firedeep, and then I will do the Kredioo videos. Yeah, I'm planning to record them today. I do have PR that I need to finish, because that's only fair to do that first, because I was sent it for free, although I don't get paid. So it wouldn't matter if I got paid anyway. I would be an honest opinion. But anyway, I only get a few bits of PR, so I need to get them done. So yeah, anyway, if you want the links to stop waffling shit. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to press the ding-a-ling-ling bell. It doesn't go ding-a-ling-ling. It just tells you when I upload. Please subscribe. That would be really... We're nearly at 1,000. We all know what happens when we get to 1,000. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Because... And I'm not going to put it in... Giveaway will not be in the title. So when it does come, it will not be in the title. I may say pay it forward or whatever, something like that, but it won't be in the title, because then you'll get a load of people come because they just put in YouTube giveaway and all the giveaway videos up, and they just comment to win the giveaways, and then they unsubscribe. Now I wouldn't mind if they just left the I wouldn't mind if they just left themselves subscribed, but they don't, they unsubscribe. So, and I want somebody to win me giveaway who's been here. You know, who watches me, who comments all the time, and there's loads and loads of you, and I really do appreciate it. And I know sometimes it takes us a little while to get back to you. You know, sometimes it's a couple of days, sometimes it's longer. I can't help that, basically. And you know, most of you are really so. And I know it's frustrating when you kind of get a link straight away. I do understand. I am going to start trying to do. So what I can do is I can do a link to an order. So when I've placed an order on Temu, I can put the link for the order. So you can go onto that and you can link, but obviously that's linked to me. I can't remember if I make commission or not. Some, you know, or whether you get discount codes. I genuinely can't remember, because I haven't had it in my description box for a while. Because basically I'm not sure how it works, and I don't want people thinking I'm hoodwinking them. But so if I do a video of a order, which I don't always, sometimes I mix and match them because I order homeware stuff, I order clothes, I order, but I can, you know, just send you the link for the actual order that I've placed. So that might be the easiest way to do, because if I have to link everything in the order, it's more time on my phone, and that's what causes the issues with me headaches and vertigo and things, and that's just difficult, and that's just the way it is. I just live with it. It's not a problem for me, but obviously it means that I can't just link everything in my video. Yeah. Anywho, stop waffling shit. Nobody cares. Hello, yous have obviously shown that you do care, and it's very much appreciated. So I'm off. I'm going to film some more shit, and I'll see you lovely lot in the next one. Bye bye.